Okay, alright, alright. Okay. Yeah, playing. This is more gonna be like a reading stream, I think. So, get ready. It's gonna be... Who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's gonna be a good reading stream. So get ready for the most Down syndrome shit you ever seen in your life. I think Windows Capture will work on this. My ears, ouch. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. The first few hours are a little sus sometimes in just introducing you to all the characters, but it gets really good like halfway into the episode. A few hours, okay. Let's see how this goes. Also, forgive my bed, it's laundry day right now. Start. Alright. This story is undoubtedly nothing more than fantasy. It could not possibly have any relation to any real persons. Gotcha. Sure. Oh. Right into it, eh? You've alcohol again, haven't you? The old physician let out a sigh as he removed the stethoscope. Two elderly men could be seen in the dimly lit studio, which is filled with dust and sticky, sweet stench. In the corner of a room which was much larger than what most people would call a study, there was an expensive-looking bed, a man undergoing a medical examination, and the physician conducting it. There was also what appeared to be a servant watching over the whole scene. The bottle is my friend. Okay, this is gonna be really awkward talking over these guys. It is no less of a friend than you, and it has stood by my side any longer than you have. The man who had bared his chest with the stethoscope spoke unapologetically as he straightened out his clothes. Gengi. By pressing A? No! No, no! Okay. After eyeing both the master, who demanded the alcohol, and his doctor, who forbade it, Genji, the old butler, slightly gave a slight nod and carried out his master's orders faithfully. Okay. Nanjo, the man's personal doctor, let out a deep sigh once again as he watched the butler busy himself along the liquor cabinet. Wow. There was a smell filling up the room. The sweet, poisonous aroma felt as though it melted the heart, if not the soul itself. It was the smell of that venomous green drink that the man couldn't bring himself to part from.
Nanjo, お前は私の長きにわたる親友だ。今日まで私を長らえさせてくれたことを深く感謝する。
私は何も医者としての忠告など金蔵さんは全く聞いてくれませんからな。
お前とて差し間違えた手を待てと言っても聞かぬではないか。ならば愛子というものだろ
う。親方様、
すまぬ。薬は切れても死にませんが、こいつが切れては死んでしまうでな。
With one eye on Nanjo, who had his face set in a resigned expression, Kinzo took the glass that Genji was holding out to him. There was probably very few people who would associate the venomous color which filled the glass with an alcoholic beverage.
Nanjo, 正直に話せ。私の命はあとどの程度持つ？
さて、どのくらいと申し上げれば、そのお酒を控えてくれますよな。
Nanjo once again let out a sigh of resignation. Death. Hey! He's fucking dying. Let the man drink. Let the man drink. He's gonna die anyway. As he watched Kinzo down the glass regardless, he spoke. You don't have much time. What precisely do you mean by that? Let us illustrate it with the glass game here. Chess game here. Nanjo's gaze was directed at the side table with a stately chess set placed on top of it. Metaphors fucking everywhere. Oh god. I haven't played chess in like 2 years. Judging by the position of the pieces, the match was well into the endgame. The black rook and the bishop were cutting deeply into the enemy lines. The white knight had already been chess-led, I'm sorry, and cornered, so that even an amateur could see that the match would reach its conclusion before too long. Every time Nanjo came to give a medical examination, both of them would make a few moves. Nanjo was stating with confidence that Kinzo would most likely fall into his eternal sleep before this game could be concluded. There were less the words of a physician than they were words of an old friend.
私の屍をどのように食い散らかせとハゲタカどもに指南する書き置きなのか。
いや、違いますぞ。遺言は意志を残すことだ。
Okay, this guy is dying. Is this physician? He's a drunk. Doesn't like that he's drinking. That's what I got so far. And they like chess.
遺産分配のことだけを書くものじゃない。
ほう。遺産分配以外に書くこととは何なのか。
心残りややり残し、受け継いでほしいことや伝えたいこと、何でもいいんです。
受け継いでほしいことや伝えたいことだとバカバカしい。この後ろ宮城バカバカ後に残したいことも伝えたいこともただの一つもないわ。裸一貫で生まれた。そして裸一貫で死ぬ。バカ息子どもに残したいものなど何一つないわ。もしも訪れる最後が今日だとしても今だとしても、私は何も恐れることなくその死の運命を受け入れようではないか。
金蔵さん、
全てを築き上げた富も名誉も 全てだ。それらは私と共に築き上げられ、私と共に失われよう。後に残してやるものなど何もないわ。何もない。あとは野となれ山となれ。墓も棺も何も望まぬわ。それが魔女と私の契約だ。
Oh.
私が死ぬ時に全てを失う。初めからその約束だからこそ何も残らぬのだ。何も残せぬのだ。
After reaching a furious crescendo, what the fuck is that? Kenzo suddenly slumped over. His expression was limp and feeble, as though an evil spirit had possessed him and then left.
だが未練はある。残すものは何一つないが、残したまま行けぬものが。
それを書き記せばいい。もちろん生きているうちにこなせればそれでいい。だが万一の時、残された者がそれを引き継いでくれる。自分に万一があっても必ずその心残りが解決できるように残していく。それが遺言というものです。
When Nanjo tried to gently pat Kinzo's shoulder, the dying man flew into a sudden rage and battled away Nanjo's hand.
ダメだダメだダメだ。私が生きているうちでなくてはならぬ。私は死ねば魂はすぐに契約の悪魔に食らわれて消え去ってしまう。死後の世界も安らぎも私にはないのだ。だから全ては私が生きているうちでなければならぬ。だから遺言状など私には必要ない。そのようなものを書く暇があったなら私は見たい。もう一度見たい。ベアトリーチェの微笑む顔がもう一度見たい。はあ、ベアトリーチェ、今こそお前に与えられた全てを返そう。全てを失だから最後にもう一度だけお前のベアトリーチェ、頼む交渉だ。聞こえているはずだ。お前はそういう女だ。頼む。姿をいるんだろう。聞こえていながら姿を消し、今もこの部屋のどこかで私を嘲笑っているのだろう。私の前にもう一度現れてくれ。なじってくれてもいい。望むならお前の手で私の命を奪ってくれてもいい。このまま一人で死にたくない。お前の微笑みを再び一目見るまでは絶対にああ、ベアトリーチェ、この命はくれてやる。お前にくれてやる。交渉だ。
Okay. Ah, tell us. Nice one. Alright, that's like 1% of the intro done. I think, no, not even 1%, like 0.0001% of the intro done. Ugh. $10 to 15 hours. Introducing characters. Epstein's Island, nice. The first day, October 4th, 1986. Battler.
時代ってやつは進歩してんな。たったの20分でついちまったんだから驚いちまうぜ。
I couldn't help but scratch my head and marvel at how far things have come in recent years. We used to go by boat. Back then, we were all forced to endure nearly half a day of swaying back and forth over the sea before we reached Ninjima. This is your small bombs guy. Things have gotten so much more convenient these days. Still, I've never been on a plane this small. I've flown in a huge jumbo jet before, but this will be my first experience in such a tiny one. It's going to shake, isn't it? They will say that smaller boats shake more, so I guess the same rule probably applies to planes. Is that true? More turbulence? Ah, just spare me.
大丈夫だよ、バトラ君。
Who the fuck is this soy boy?
船に比べたら全然揺れは少ないよ。
Huh? Who knows?
うわジョージの兄貴かよ。
Aniki? Kill me. Aniki.
急に勘弁してくれよ。今ので寿命が3年縮んじまったぜ。つうか、揺れってなんすか？別に俺は飛行機も揺れんのかな、まさか落ちたりしねえかななんて夢にも思っちゃいないぜ。
Ah!
ごめんごめん。もう小さい頃とは違うよね。あれから6年も経ってるんだし、もうバトラ君も子供じゃないか。
じゃあ兄貴はタバコも酒も OK ってかよ。
So can drink.
酒は飲んでみたいよな。兄貴なんかおじさんの遺伝子あんなら相当飲めちゃいそうだけど。
僕の場合は好きで飲むというよりは仕事で飲む方が多いからね。日本のビジネスは酒抜きでは難しいよ。
そうっすよね。だから俺も今晩の夕食あたりに初挑戦してみようかなって。
ダメだよ。バトラ君はまだ未成年じゃない。未成年の飲酒は発育に悪影響を及ぼす可能性がって。
Drinking for business. You're still a minor? How old is this guy?
こんだけタッパがありゃ俺の発育は十分っすから。むしろちょいと身長縮めた方が服が探しやすいくらい。
18, okay. Wait. Hold up. To drink alcohol. Japan. 20. You can fuck at 16, but you can't drink until you're 20 in Japan. What a good country. God bless it. I puffed my chest out proudly. Until I hit my growth spurt, my height was below average in my class. But then I grew and grew, and before I knew it, I was over 180 centimeters. I mean, same thing in Canada, except it's 19 for drinking, true. Yeah, that's actually true. Like, Canada drinking age. Yeah, basically. Was it always 19? I feel like it might have been younger, maybe? Actually, no. Am I remembering this wrong? Because I remember in high school, people like seniors bragging about the time they... Bragging about, oh, I'm, whatever years old now, I can drink, I have the ID for it. It's been 19 as long as I can remember. Yeah, maybe. No. I don't even think there were people that were 19 in school. No shot. Maybe if they fucked up or something? I think I'm remembering that wrong. Or was it driving? I don't even remember. I guess I have all of that muscle training and those steady... Oh, shady mail-order performance-enhancing drugs to thank for that. Before then, I've never dreamed that I'd shoot 10 centimeters above George Aniki, who'd reach his peak height early on. Damn. I'll bet my relatives all say, "Oh, look, big you've gotten. Look how big you've grown, Butler-chan," or something. Hold up. Okay, yeah, it's quite literally almost the same in Canada. It's just the drinking age is a little younger by like 1 year. Okay. That kind of thing is really embarrassing, so I know they cut me a break. My name, Battler. Well, it's pretty damn weird, don't you think? I got to wonder what my parents were thinking when they gave me that name. I've never met anyone who could read it right the first time. I usually could call it Sento-kun. Too bad. Swing and a miss. My name is written... Can you read it? The first part of my family name, Yushiro Maya. That's a fairly plausible Japanese pronunciation so far. The problem is my own name. It's made up of the characters for fight and person, and it's pronounced Battler. Put it all together and you've got Yushiro Maya Battler. Pretty crazy, right? It's crazy enough that my parents... Why the fuck do I care? Oh my god! It's crazy enough that my parents decided to call me that, but it's even more crazy that some government workers let them make it official. Both groups are at the top of my must-kill list. Cool. This is my cousin, okay. His name is... Everything matters. Pronounced Yushirmiya George. He's 5 years older than me, and he's probably turning 23 this year. Wait a minute, this guy's gonna talk down to him for wanting to drink at 18, but this guy isn't at the mental developed age? Come on, bro. Since the Yoshimaya cousins consist of 2 boys and 3 girls, I ended up playing with George all the time. And because I've always thought of him as a big brother, I still call him Aniki today. Oh god.
やっぱり近しらね。ルドルフも
That's weird.
高校くらいまでは身長そんなになかったのよ。成長期が遅い方が最終的には伸びるのか。
そんなことないっすよ。男は中身も伴わなくっちゃ。
そうや、バトラ君は分かっとる。男は中身で勝負なんや。常に己の鍛錬を忘れたらあかん。そして虎視眈々とチャンスを待ってドカンと開花させるんや。わしもまさか今日会社社長なんて一国一城の主になれるとは思わんかった。そうや、あの無一文の焼け野原がわしの原点なんや。
This portly and slightly chubby man is George Aniki's dad, Uncle Hideyoshi. Cool. He's the husband of the dad's older sister. In other words, he's not blood related. He's nice to children, sociable all the time, even quick to give out some spending money to us kids. Simply put, he's an awesome uncle. He speaks in an old and very very noticeable Kansai style dialect, seemingly of his own creation, but he's actually a natural-born Kanto man. Apparently, leaving an impression is everything in the business world. Speaking a different style than other people is an act that makes him stick out more. However, I hear that he gets embarrassed when talking within earshot of a real Kansai person, so he switches back to standard Japanese. I don't really get it, but he's definitely an interesting person. Yeah, he's so interesting. Oh.
すぐ自分の自慢話に入っちゃうのがたまに傷なのよね。およしなさいな。バトラ君、耳にタコができちゃってるんだから。ねえ。
そんなことねえっすよ。でもいいじゃないっすか。語れる武勇伝があるってのは男としてかっこいいことだと思いますよ。俺なんか語るような話は何もないっすからね。
あらそう。バトラ君なんかそのルックスでいっぱい女の子を泣かせてそうだからさぞかし武勇伝が多そうだと思ったんだけど。
うわあだ情報弾じゃないっすよ。そんな妙な武勇伝あるわけないじゃない。
Wait a second. Okay, we're Gucci.
むしろ紹介してほしいくらいっす。
あら、あるんでしょ武勇伝。おばさんにも後で教えてね。
What was it? Oh, I was just checking the analytics.
ジョージったらそういう浮ついた話が全然ないんだから。
This is my aunt and George Aniki's mother, Auntie Eva. She's my dad's older sister. She and Uncle Hideyoshi are a pair of jokers, and they've always teased me back as far as I can remember. Christ alive. This sometimes made them a bit hard to get along with, even when I was small. That said, I'm currently in the process of discovering that they are still hard to get along with. Even so, George Aniki's family is interesting and fun, and they seem to get along just fine. Sheesh! That's pretty much the opposite of my family.
バトラ君、ルドルフさんを見なかった？
あ、さっきお手洗いに行くのを見ましたけど、まだ出てこないんすか？こりゃぽっくりいっちまったかな。なん。
自分のお父さんにそんな言い方はないでしょ。まあ、あの人のお手洗いが長いのは今に始まったことじゃないしね。
ああ、あんにゃろは昔っからそうです。雑誌持ってトイレに入るのやめてほしいんすよね。何の雑誌持ち込んで何をしてんだか。
あら、そんな心配は全然不要よ。私と一緒にいる以上、そんなこと一人でさせやしないもの。
Oh.
なんの話か。後でじっくり聞きたいっすね。親父め、玉まで握られてグロでも出ないわけだ。
握っとかないとどういうことになるかよーくわかってるでしょ。
いやいや、まったくあのクソ親父の手綱はキリエさんにしか無理っすよ。実の息子の俺も喜んで譲っちゃいますわ。
ええ、任せてちょうだい。そういうの得意なのよ。
This woman is my dad's wife. My dad's wife. Okay. As you can probably tell from our conversation, she's not my real mother. She's basically my stepmother. I think you mean quite literally your stepmother. My real mom died 6 years ago. Kiryu-san is the woman Dad married afterwards. I mean, I'm not a kid anyway. It's way too late now for me to start calling her second wife Mom. I guess so. And I doubt she feels like using the word son on this massive kid who's no relation to her after all. We aren't little kids. We know there's nothing to be gained by fighting. So we decided that we wouldn't force ourselves to pretend that we were a family. I've decided to act a bit more frank with her, as though she's a friendly neighbor instead. It's much easier to just keep a little distance into this instead of forcing ourselves to act all close and making each other uncomfortable. Kyuri-san has been very open about all this, and thanks to that, we've been able to get along pretty well. Wow. As we were capitalizing on Dad being away in the bathroom to badmouth him, the man himself came back, wiping his fans with a handkerchief. What the fuck? Oh, excuse me. This guy sounds wrong.
俺の耳伸ばしたって空は飛べねえぞおいほれほれ縦縦横横丸書いて逆に回して倍率どんどんさらに2倍
Oh.
お父様失礼なこと言ってごめんなさい
冗談じゃねえぜそういうのは会員制のお店でやりやがるってんだだからはな
This old bastard is my dad. I think I'm pretty tall, but Dad's about the same height. Wrong? Wait, what's wrong? Did I say wrong about something? You said he sounded wrong. Oh! Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's probably no surprise that Auntie Eva started talking about Dad's blood when she saw my height. By the way, my height isn't the only thing I got from him. It seems having weird names run into the family. Dad's phone number is written. Ugh. Can you read it? Not many could. I'll tell you that. That mess of characters is pronounced Rudolph. He must hate grandfather for giving him that name. Rudolph. Still, there's no reason to pass that weird naming tradition on to me. As the old bastard twisted my ears all over the place, Auntie Eva snuck up behind him and grabbed his ear.
こらこらルドルフ、息子に乱暴してるんじゃないわよ。
言ってよ姉貴
The scene before me was a perfect realization of the trope of the older sister who deals out punishment to her prankster younger brother despite his size.
エヴァ姉さん、そのくらいにしてあげてください。同じ分、後で反対の耳を私が引っ張って伸ばしておきますので。
あら、ごめんなさいね。キリエさんの引っ張る分も残しておかなくっちゃ。ルドルフ、後でたっぷりキリエさんにお仕置きしてもらいなさいね。
たく姉貴こそ弟いじめもいいところぜ。秀吉兄さんもこんな姉貴を拾ってくれて本当にありがとうございます。兄さんの寛大さがなかったら今でもまだ売れ残ってますよ。弟として申し訳ないです。
You have my gratitude and apologies.
誰が売れ残るって？
After taking 2 or 3 steps back, Auntie Eva unleashed one of her beautiful high reverse roundhouse kicks, which stopped. What the fuck is happening? Just a centimeter away from the tip of Dad's nose. After starting out with Tai Chi Chun for her figure, Eva had then developed an interest in the Chinese martial arts. After that, she went through karate, taekwondo, Kapori, and what is it she's learning now again? Well, anyway, they say a woman's weapon are in her lower body, and that's literally true for Auntie Eva. Excuse me?
側頭部直撃だと一発で混沌するわよ。この間演舞でミスって相方泡吹いちゃったんだからね。
いやいや、足癖の悪い姉貴で本当に申し訳ないです。
Dad, completely unfazed, struggled and smiled ironically at Uncle.
わしには兄弟がおらん。だからエヴァとルドルフ君のじゃれ合いを見とると胸がポカポカしてくるんや。兄弟や家族はほんまにええもんやな。
あら、ジョージ君に弟を作ってあげるという話はないんですか？もうジョージ君も立派な大人になって手も離れたでしょうから、次の子がいてもいいでしょうに。
おいおいキリエ、生まれてくる子の苦労も考えてやれよ。よくこの性悪姉貴から生まれて、ジョージ君はあんなにもまっすぐ育ってく。本当にジョージ君は偉いね。うちのボンクラに今度爪の赤を分けてやってくれよ。
そんなことないわよ。エヴァ姉さんの教育が間違ってなかったからジョージ君はあんなに素直ないい子になったんだから。ですよね、姉さん。
あらあら、そんなどうかしら。うちのジョージもまだまだ頼りなくって。そうそう、それよりお宅のエンジェちゃんはどんな具合なの？吐いちゃったって聞いたけど。
そうやそうや、久しぶりに顔が見れると思って期待してたんやで。大丈夫なんか？
いつも季節の変わり目に風邪をひくんです。どうも弱くって。本当は連れてきたかったんですけど、今回は私の実家に面倒見てもらっています。
それが賢明よ。本家の毒気に当てない方が治りは早いもの。大人の都合より子供の病気の方が大事よ。
わしな、吐く風邪によう効く薬知っとんや。帰ったらすぐ送るさかい使うてくれや。
ありがとうございます、秀吉兄さん。いつもお世話になりっぱなしで。
Amazing. And once the conversation steadily veered off in that direction, we kids didn't have any chance of butting in. For now, I'm just happy that Auntie Eva gave Dad his just desserts for tugging on my ear. Great. Based.
まだ天候調査中がなくならないね。
George Aniki pointed at the counter. The pending weather clearance sign was still stuck next to this scheduled departure time for the flight we were scheduled to board. According to Aniki, smaller planes are more subject to winds and other effects of the weather, and it's not at all uncommon for flights to be delayed because of that. Wait a sec. It isn't really going to shake, is it? From down here, the ground, it just looks cloudy and windy, not windy. Well, I guess it's different up there, up where the planes fly.
ちょっと天気が怪しいものね。
Auntie Eva was looking at the TV in the lounge. The weather forecast was being broadcast, informing us that the typhoon was approaching the Kanto region.
また台風か。親族会議が毎年10月ってんじゃ。これは宿命だぞ。もうちょい時期を選んでくれりゃいいのによ。
どうかね。私もお盆の時期にやってくれればっていっつも思うわよ。ならルドルフ、それ今回の会議でお父様と兄さんに提案してみればいいじゃない。
冗談、姉貴が言えよ。俺が何を言っても兄貴は聞かねえよ。
いやよ、私は別に10月でも困らないもの。ルドルフが台風が嫌だからって言うから提案したらって言っただけよ。
俺は台風が来るのはいつものことだなって言って、お盆の時期がいいって言い出したのは姉貴だぜ。
あら、去年ルドルフも言ったわよ。お盆の時期なら仕事のスケジュールとも合わせやすいのにって。
言ってねえだろ、そんなことよ。
言ったわよ。 私そういうのは絶対忘れないもん。
いや言ってねえよ。言ってんのはいつも姉貴だよ。
知ってる？寸止めって高等技術なのよ。
ちいい年した女がはしたないことばっかしてんじゃねえぜ。
Dad and Auntie Eve's argument looked no different from a couple of brats
普
bickering.
段は父親や母親として振る舞っていても、こうして親族会議で元の兄弟に出会うと、子供の頃の自分に戻っちゃうからだろうね。
と冷静に分析できるジョージ兄貴の方がずっと大人に見えるぜ。俺は将来あんなクソ親父みたいにはなりたくないね。なるなら兄貴みたいな知的な大人になりたいもんだぜ。
僕かい？僕なんかまだまださ。社会経験が全然足りないし、社交性も度胸も足りない。バトラ君にはそれらのいくつかがすでにあるように思うよ。だからきっと成人したら僕なんかすぐに追い抜いちゃうさ。
George Aniki scratched his head and laughed, as though trying to hide his embarrassment. Of course, he was just being humble. Aniki entered the university and became an apprentice at Uncle Hideyoki's company, at the same time studying both academics and how to become a business emperor in Paro. Very intellectual, like explaining stuff with small bombs. Then, right after graduating, he got into Uncle Hideyoki's company as his father's aide, piling up a lot of real-life experience as he devoted himself zealously to his work. Getting kind of burned out. Even has grand dreams of one day standing on his own and becoming lord of his own domain. Aniki is a real paragon of man, sparing no effort as he strives towards his goal. It's no exaggeration to say that I really respect him. Great. And then there's me. I'm nothing at all like Aniki. I'm living my happy-go-lucky idle high school life to the max. I've got no dreams for the future. I like to just sit back, stay cool, and let the money flow in, but of course that could never happen. When Aniki was my age, he had already formed an impressive objective and had started devoting himself towards studying for that goal, so I guess I can't compare at all. My dad just says, sure, you can study at my company if you like cleaning toilets. Damn it, I'm not gonna be in the debt of that old bastard. I'll find my way myself. I guess that intensity is my one qualification towards adulthood. Should I go on one of these self-searching journeys that are all the rage these days? Well, it's not like I could mooch off my parents for that kind of money. Okay. Right then, Uncle Hiroyoshi shouted out loudly. Uncle's really a nice person on the whole, but he does have a problem controlling the volume of his voice. When I looked over, I saw that he was greeting Auntie Rosa, who had come late. Soy. Excuse me?
マリア、お久しぶりです。でしょ？言ってごらん。
お久しぶりです。
そうや。よく言えたな。ご褒美に飴玉あげような。
This is getting kind of sus. How old is this person? Okay, okay, Candy. Okay, that makes. There we go.
どこにしまったんや。
ローザさん、お久しぶりです。マリアちゃんもお久しぶり。
ご無沙汰してます、キリエ姉さん。
Yeah, she's 9. Okay, thank God. All right.
あら、バトラ君？
Butler
大
Kun.
きくなったわね。
I was gonna say, actually, she's 19. I would lose my shit. Like, are you fucking with me? Look how big you got.
今日は会うたびに言われてて恥ずかしいっすよ。
おう、ローザ。遅かったな。飛行機がダイヤ通りだったらギリギリってとこだったぜ。
ごめんなさい。
Oh yeah, the reason why I said this guy's voice sounds wrong is he sounds like a sexual predator. There you go.
列車の接続がうまくいかなくて。
May or may not be kind of autistic. I mean, that's like children in general, right?
何？また天候調査中なの？ぼやかないぼやかない。
Don't complain.
6時間も揺られるくらいなら飛行機でほんの30分の方がずっと。
Yeah, but she's even weirder than normal children. Oh, nice.
たとえ1時間余計に待たされたって全然早いんだから。
マリアちゃんも大きくなったで。今身長いくつあるんや？
身長いくつあるんや？
Marie parroted Uncle question, looking up at her mother. I guess she doesn't remember her own height. She's probably right in the middle of the growth spurt, so her height must change every month. In just a few more years, she'll probably start looking more feminine.
この間の身体測定でいくつって出たっけ？
Even I don't remember my height. How tall were you last time you got measured?
これでも少しずつは伸びてるんですよ。ねえ。
去年よりもずっと成長したと思いますよ。今年で9歳でしたっけ？
There you go.
9歳。
そうだね。9歳だね。マリアちゃんも元気そうでよかった。よいしょ。もう高い高いをするにはちょっと重くなってきたかな。
うわ、ジョージ兄貴、そりゃレディーに失礼だろ。俺がやって
You're too big.
高い高い。
When I went to lift her up in Aniki's place, Maria stiffened defensively, staring suspiciously at my face. Ah, that's right. The last time I met Maria, it was 6 years ago, and she was only 3 years old. Of course, you don't remember my face.
マリアちゃん、覚えてる？バトラ君よ。一緒に遊んでもらったの忘れちゃった？
Yeah, remember this person when you were fucking 3 years old? Dude, relatives used to do this shit to me. It's like, no, I don't remember you. I don't know who the fuck you are, okay? My memory doesn't stretch that far back. You know? Just remember. What? You don't know who I am? I changed your diapers.
無理だ。
Oh, don't you have any
最
luck?
後にバトラと会ったのは3つの時だぜ。3つの時の記憶なんか残ってねえよ。
You don't keep memories at that age. There we go. She must know everyone's face apart from mine because she meets them every year, but I haven't had contact with Hiroshiya family for about 6 years now. So it's no surprise that this 9-year-old girl doesn't have any memories of me. Even I can only just barely remember her being 3 years old, 3-year-old crybaby.
マリア、バトラお兄ちゃんよ。ルドルフおじさんの息子わかる？
おじさんの息子さんがおじさんが息子さん。
The was probably the sound of her brain breaking, unable to understand the complicated explanation. Downs. I guess it was a bit too confusing for her.
マリアちゃん、彼はバトラ君。僕と同じいとこだよ。
庄司お兄ちゃんと同じ？バトラ？いとこ？
そう。よくできたね。
This part of Aniki is what makes me really look up to him. For someone who isn't married, he's just great at dealing with kids. I'm sure that he'll be an indulgent father in the future.
バトラお兄ちゃん
Maria looked straight at me with questioning expression as though asking whether it was alright to call me that.
おうや俺がバトラだよろしくなマリア
This ain't it, Chief. Welcome, White Gates. So, here's the thing. I'm gonna play this for like maybe a couple streams, and then we'll move on. I'll mostly just play... This is peak fiction. This is Bacon's idea. I'm mostly just gonna be playing this on my free time, though. Or, playing. I'll be reading this on my free time. Peak fiction. No, oh god.
こらマリア呼びつけちゃダメでしょバトラお兄ちゃんと呼びなさい
There's no gameplay at all. It's a book. It's a book game. This game about reading? It definitely gets more interesting later on, so maybe it'd be better conveniently eventually, but it's definitely pretty slow early on. It's just a game about reading.
いいっすよローザおばさん細かいことは気にしないっすから
You told me there are games where I have to read?
まあマリア俺とお前は名前を呼びつけ合う仲だもんな
Okay, stop. Stop.
マリアマリアマリア
We horsed around for a while to make up for the 6 years gap in our friendship. She probably still thinks of me as nothing more than a big new friend, but things will probably work out as we get to know each other again. But I'm surprised. She's just the way I remembered her being 6 years ago. Seems that people just don't change that much after all. I'm a bit happy that she's still the pure, innocent girl I remember. Oh, just wait. Her name is That one's not so difficult to read. Of course, it says Maria. The third character looks like a cross, which is pretty cool. Just do a stream waving a stick. ATP. At that point. Based stream, based. Feelings don't usually show up on her face, but it can be difficult to know just what she's thinking. But that's just how she looks on the outside. On the inside, she's just a sweet, cool. I forgot Zoomers need constant action to function. Damn. Wait, do I have like a stick or something? I don't think I have a stick. I have a bunch of clothes on my bed from laundry, but that's about it. Stream will end in like about 4 minutes for work, but that's about it. She's my dad's younger sister. Rosa's Ren. Ugh. Here's a name that's totally not Japanese. Sorry to say it, but her name's almost as ridiculous as Dad's. I've got to respect her for not ending up as screwed up as he is. I mean, I read mangas and booked a lot, but a game just about reading. When I think about it, all the names in my family sound foreign. Just why is grandfather so obsessed with this? Because of him, even us grandchildren have to put up with this weird naming sense. It's even more annoying since grandfather's own name is perfectly normal. Anyway, there's one thing about Auntie Rosa that's a relief compared to the other family members. The old bastard and Auntie Eva have this annoying urge to tease and mock people all around, all the time. But even though she shares their blood, Auntie Rosa isn't like that all the time. She has the most common sense among all the siblings. Like Uncle, she's a kind uncle who will always be on the kid's side. However, possibly because she's more strict as a parent, she's not liberal with handing out spending money like Uncle is. Cool. Alright. Now we have the entire group of family members who are we going to board the plane. As though it had waiting for us all together, an announcement rang out through the lobby. During a typhoon. We had to go through a metal detector before going out onto the runway. Thanks, 9/11. Our small plane wasn't as massive as an international flight, but it was still a plane. A staff member holding a metal detector checked us all. Once all of us cleared the check, we followed the staff member out onto the runway. Come to think of it, everyone here is in the family. It's like this to reverse chart. It's like this as a reserved charter flight or something. They just add soap bar cutting and Subway Surfer to make this game hella fun. Based some Family Guy montages, maybe. GTA racing, Among Us gameplay, Skippity toilet. All right. Does this autosave? Because it's about time for me to head out and become a slave cuck. Press right click? Oh, okay. Huh, okay. So escape just closes the text bar. Alright. I'll most likely just play this on my free time while gaming. Wow. Wow. I'll most likely just play this on my free time because I do like to read before going to sleep as much as I can. So I might actually just get this on my laptop and just play it like that. I really like playing these games, the novel games, on my laptop as opposed to the desk, because I'm just constantly slouched over like this and it's not really comfortable. But on my laptop I can be anywhere and read it anywhere, which will be pretty cool. I'll probably just do that. Understandable. Alright, so far it's an experience. It's only been an hour of playing it. Well, actually less than an hour of playing it, so I don't really have that strong feelings towards it right now. Kind of neutral right now, but hey. I gotta go take a massive piss. And then, yeah. Yeah, I haven't even met most of the characters yet. Oh, nice. That's great. And they all have that same introduction. Like, this person is Black Blah. The name is spelled out as blah blah blah. They are blah blah blah. Like, I mean, I guess you gotta introduce them, yeah. Anyway, mostly good memes, mostly good laughs. Bacon, please never recommend games. Jesus Christ. Damn. Alright, good memes, good laughs. I'll see you guys on the next stream, okay?